excellent condition. That's what it said.
Well, we're back. Let's see.
Looks like it to me.
All right. Yeah, we're back up.
Concurrent viewers. All right, it's me and you, Delvin. I see us. Say hi. Hit the
All
like,
right.
Delvin. Damn it.
I'll hit the like.
Expert, you do not come in here and not hit the like.
Look.
How dare you?
How dare you?
There it is. I just seen it. Paya. Oh, we can. You know what? Yeah, we up. I'm gonna start telling people that we can see what they do
Yeah.
when they like and when they come on. Delvin hit like and we
put
can
that.
see it.
Put in there. You guys hit the like button when you come in.
If you don't hit the like button, we gonna hold it over your head.
Yeah.
It's the C shit. It's the C shit.
All right, we back. We had some technical difficulties, everybody. We got it squared away. Sorry about that. Come back in. We're going to get to our next topic in a second.
Yes, yes.
The expert got some comments to go through for this next topic. It's funny.
Yeah. We you guys get in and we'll get
sorry
to
about
it.
that, man. You know we do hood shit. We got hood situations. You know what I'm saying? We got to work around this hood shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dude, we ain't. You know, we from the mud. We ain't never left the mud. Mud is still on our shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I don't want no mud on my shoes.
Yeah, shit, bro. You better make some more money. Yo, did you see what I posted today? Speaking of money, about the billionaires. Did you see that?
I did not see that.
So there's 2,755 billionaires in the world. How many of those 2,755 do you think are black?
5.
That's your name. What's your guess? What's your number? 7. What's your guess?
12.
15. 15 black billionaires. And the ones that we know here are on the bottom end, right? Oprah, Kanye,
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Michael Jordan. They're on the bottom end. They're like 4 of the last 6.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
That's racism in itself, bro. Think about it. That's like
With the resources and with the natural resources in Africa,
there are
that is
more black
unbelievable.
people on earth than anybody.
That's unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy. It's a crazy stat.
Colonialism, motherfucker.
How I end up on this little bitty ass couch with all you niggas sitting up high?
Yeah. What was Delvin's topic again? What's it about?
Delvin's been to read some comments, Delvin. Delvin, let's get back to these comments.
We are going through the conversation I had, and it was like just small reasons, tiny reasons that women have nuked guys, just cut them off. So another big first this week, we did our first scientific Sticks-N-ShyTalk poll.
Yep.
Very scientific, very
They have
thorough.
a hypothesis and everything. They have all
peer reviewed. I think Tyrone peer reviewed it, so he said it all checked out.
Yep, all checked out.
And we put it out there, and we told the ladies, hey, you know what? Drop your smallest reasons that you've ever got rid of a guy.
Oh.
So if you guys can go there and pull one of those up, and we'll go through some of these.
And ladies, y'all let us know what's the smallest reason you ever
got rid of a guy, and no reason is too petty or too tiny.
Nothing is too petty.
As we saw, nothing was too petty. I saw some of those. I didn't really get deep into it, but I saw some.
No reason is too small.
Can I say what was the funniest one I saw though?
Absolutely, please go for it.
Mimi put that his sheets stink.
That was pretty fucking funny. Shout out to Mimi.
Wow, damn, baby, his sheets stink.
I was like, you didn't realize the dude was funky before you got to the bed? Like, this is not, like, why you only find out at the bed?
I would want to know at that point in time, do you question who made him stink? Is it the new person or who was already in it?
I saw some funny shit on that thread. It was like 65 comments, but one that stood out, she said the dude was 6'5" and he was scared of a miniature dachshund.
Man, I saw that too.
What?
He was 6'5" and scared of a miniature dachshund.
Oh my God, that shit was funny as hell.
That was hilarious to me, bro.
Nah, that shit was funny.
Could you see that big ass dude running away from a little dog?
That would be some funny
One
shit.
of the funniest ones I saw was the bathroom in his apartment didn't have a door.
Yes, I remember that one. That shit was funny. So she felt creeped out going to take a piss in his bathroom.
Oh, this same chick, this same chick, she
No,
said,
no door, my man.
no door. So she's like, I just held it.
That's
So the
crazy.
same chick said, this dude called me blood.
I was laughing at that shit.
Who was she dating? Who
And
was
she's
she
still
dating?
mad.
She got gangbanged on.
Oh my god.
Oh, I guess that didn't quite sound right. She got scent tripped on.
Ronnie said his teeth were too little.
Oh, see, some of these is just people getting clowned just outright. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
we did say, what is the smallest reason? Nothing is too
Teeth
petty.
too little?
This is your time to shine,
Damn.
ladies. You let us know
and they
what
shining.
is the smallest reason.
Yeah. She said one chick said she had a beach date. She said it was date number 2, and they got out the car to get on the beach, and his big toe was black.
I saw that, dog.
The toenail on the big toe was black.
But what was crazy was she said that she wouldn't, and they kicked it in the sand. She told her she had to run to the restroom, and she had called the Uber. She said,
That's fucked up. That's
I was
fucked
like,
up.
Oh. But you know what? I'm going to be honest. This is what I've noticed, and sometimes I'll be wanting to say it. Some of the people who be saying this shit, I wish they had a mirror in front of themselves.
Yeah.
Hey,
I ain't
man.
even gonna front.
Yeah.
I heard a woman the other day talking about a man being fat, and her whole bottom teeth had permanent plaque. I'm like, you should never talk.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that's the thing. Is like people
And
feel as if they could talk about people, but they don't look at themselves,
Right.
or get mad when that energy is
So-
like reverberated back to
So
them.
let me ask you this, Tyrone. Do you think some people aren't realistic about their dating level?
Not at all.
Some people
So-
like they want this, but
But
you're
look.
saying that that's not really the ball game you gonna play in.
Not at all. They are not being completely honest. And I posted something about that. We got it in the group. I posted it. Miles, you said, "Are you serious?" I posted it, and it was just a question. But it just
It wasn't a question. I saw that picture of them 3 people.
Yeah,
the fat chick, the big dude, and the little dude. I saw
And
that.
the point of the matter is, if you pay attention, they could say whatever they wanted about that dude. Nobody said it's wrong to talk about that dude. But if you said anything about that woman, oh Lord.
It's a problem. It's a
I
problem.
do, and I'm a pretty brown something, and I'll call Uber. Was that you, Sugar Rush, who had the black toenail date? Was that her?
Nah, that was
That wasn't Sugar Rush. Was that you with the black toenail date? Oh my God!
No, it was Ronnie's.
That toe wasn't reminding you of a sugar
Hey,
rush.
So
No, she just said I'll call the Uber again. I'm just making sure
that
she said it was her.
yeah. So
Hey,
so
go
she
ahead.
also said the guy that he wore cornrows.
Now I
Hey,
kind of
now,
on that.
I think that's a valid reason
I
to
think I think if you're out of high school, you shouldn't have cornrows.
yeah.
I think 18 is the age limit for cornrows. Like
she was
Kawhi Leonard is
questioning.
about
So
it.
she was questioning how old was the guy.
That is Ronnie's, bro.
Yeah, he was
That's
40.
Ronnie's?
Shout out to Ronnie. So
Shout
he
out to
was,
Ronnie.
So my man was 43. So that is past
Way
the
past
cornrows
your
cut
cornrow.
off.
Your grandkids should be on the ones having
I want to
cornrows.
know something. Is the same person who don't like it when she got hit up with the "What's Up Blood"? Is that the same person that don't like cornrows?
No, different person.
Nah,
Was
different
this the
person,
same
different person.
incident?
Different person.
All right.
person.
Well,
Oh,
all
wow.
right. All right.
Look, Ronnie's was on fire. She said this motherfucker sent a video of him touching his meat. She said he blocked me because I told him never send me child porn again.
Oh, that's cold.
Damn.
She broke
Hey.
his whole spirit.
Hey, she have. Hey,
He
but hey, you my
hates
girl.
women now.
You got these boys on suicide watch.
He,
man.
said she
he
sent him to
hates
therapy.
women
That's
now
fucked up.
because of you.
That's fucked up.
He
is in
hates
therapy
women.
right now. He is a black pill guy, and he's going to the post office right now to do something bad.
Man, that's fucked up. That's fucked
Yo,
up.
that's fucked
Hey, you
up.
saw Sophia? Not the Sophia we know.
Nah.
Other Sophia.
What'd she say?
She said this nigga drove with his mouth open like his bottom lip was heavy. and he was catching flies. She cut him off. He was doing the bubble gum. I was like, damn.
Oh, bro.
She couldn't have liked him already.
So here's what bothers me.
She couldn't have liked him.
So here's what bothers me. Women can count all this shit and say we can't do this, can't do that, can't drive with our mouth open, can't have black, like all this other shit. But the minute I tell somebody I don't like girls wearing wedges, it's a fucking problem.
Right.
Back.
I'm not even saying you can't wear them. I'm just saying that they're not sexy. Wedges just aren't sexy. They aren't.
Hey, you know what a woman told me the other day? She told me that
dog, they look like orthopedic, like training wheels for girls who can't wear heels. Like, what the fuck is ridiculous?
Hey, Miles, a lady told me yesterday, she said you got to be careful with tights because tights are the original filter.
Hell yeah, they are. Take this shit out, shit go everywhere. 6 different directions
that's
at one
a good
time.
way of putting it. Tights are the original filter.
Tights are the original filter.
But you know what I tell you, girls that say that hats are makeup for men, the same thing to tights, the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's some cold shit.
So, man, shout out to Mimi. Mimi's stupid. You stupid. Mimi said she cut this dude off because he had long nuts.
Long nuts?
Long, saggy
nuts.
Hey, did he put them on your forehead and creeped you out?
I don't know. She said yucky. Now, she ain't said what she did with them nuts the first time.
That's what I'm saying. How do you know he got long nuts?
You must cut him off after you saw the nuts.
Unless they grazed your forehead.
Yeah. He might have grazed. Because she described them nuts too close to me.
She got grazed.
Yeah.
Nuts had a pimple on it.
I got another one from my girl Stephanie in L.A. She said he kept using big words incorrectly.
She dating T.I.? Who's she dating? T.I.?
Yeah, I think so.
In L.A., she might have been dating T.I.
Expeditiously. So, needless to say, she was not impressed.
Not impressed.
I don't think, like somebody said, if his fingernails are dirty, I don't think that's bad. You know, it's like
fingernails dirty. Hey,
I
everybody got preferences. If that's not what she like.
I mean, it's bad. It's bad if he's trying to touch her vagina. I mean,
that is pretty bad.
I think if you have constantly dirty fingernails, like you could have just came out of doing some shit. That's one thing. But if your fingernails are dirty every fucking day.
Yeah.
I have a problem with you. I don't want to sit next to you if you got dirty fingernails every day.
Shake your hand.
Don't want to shake your hand. I want to give you a pound. Don't hand me your light at the cigar bar. I don't want your cutter. I don't want shit if your nails are dirty all the goddamn time.
Hey.
Like how you never wash your
this
dudes with long nails bother me. Like why y'all not clipping these long yellow motherfucking nails? Like that shit just bothers me. I don't know.
So what do you think about this one? I got one. She said his ex-girlfriend was really ugly.
So she
hold up. That goes back to my point.
I get that. That's a judgment call.
Hold up, but that goes back to my point.
Bad judgment, and you can't see very well either.
She doesn't know what level she's playing in. Like she thinks that she's a major leaguer when you're really a double A. Like don't go in that game. You know what I'm saying, and not know where your skills lie.
Now, can I ask a question?
Niggas that have a slump buster, they may not be.
No, that's true.
Now, am
slump
I wrong?
Busters are real.
I mean, because dudes out here be like, I fuck, I be with bad bitches. Like,
Lying
show
ass.
me the last 5 chicks you smashed.
Let me see it.
Put it on the wood. Show me your receipts.
You might get lucky if 2 of them were bad.
Am I wrong if I want to see what some of these people look like? Because the people who got the tallest list of what other people look like that be funny, sometimes I like your list is just as long. So this is what I'm saying.
Hey, we may have to do why have guys cut women off list. I mean, I've cut women off for some shit that might seem petty to other people, but it was big to me.
I don't think that's gonna work for us.
No, I will. I'll tell you. You go. I'll give you one. You give me one.
I don't think that's
okay, you go first.
So look, I cut a girl off. Let me tell you something. This girl was extremely intelligent, but her voice was ratchet as fuck. Okay. Every time she talked, it sounded like she was from the backside of
What up, Miles?
Like,
what's up?
I was like, yo, I cannot deal with this shit, bro.
Let me hit your black and mild. Exquisite.
Hold up.
She was a voiceover for the Fat Albert chat.
I started talking to one girl because she didn't know difference between the word bored and boring. She didn't know which one. She was like, that was so bored. I was like, that's supposed to be boring.
Yeah,
like Like,
you shouldn't reproduce with her. That's
reproduce.
Nobody should. Yeah, I'm just saying, man.
I didn't reproduce the text message, let alone a fucking person.
Good on you.
Good on you.
Go ahead. What about, give me one. I gave you two. Give me one, Devin.
Oh, I gave one. Like, we went out, a couple of times, and we got to talk, and it got to be about, intimacy and everything. And she was like, I don't like you getting hit from the back. I'm like, blocked. You done. You out of here. Never talk to her again.
Wait, she said what?
True story.
She only like missionary.
I guess so. I'm like, you done.
You just wasn't the man.
You out of here.
It just wasn't you.
I mean, I think she's married now and everything, but that's that nigga problem. I don't. Nigga dog right here.
Oh man.
Good luck with
True
that
story.
shit.
I mean, some guys would be okay with that deal.
Some people are okay.
Who would be okay? Well, if she she changed or somebody settled.
No, you know what?
Niggas out here settling. We gotta talk. That's another show.
Some dudes settle. Some dudes. I know dudes. I know two dudes that specifically I'm cool with that I've known for a long time.
They settle.
They don't want. No, they don't. Let me tell you that.
You always bring these guys up.
They don't want their wives to be freaks, and they're married to these women who don't do shit, but they keep the freaks on the side.
But that's like 2 out of 2,000.
No, I agree with you. I'm saying
it's a lot of them dudes.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
like they like they don't
like.
Really?
I only want to have missionary
I
sex.
haven't experienced this.
I don't think either. Who are these guys?
I know guys. These two guys specifically do not want their wives to give them head, but will get it from somebody else.
She giving somebody some head somewhere.
I'm not saying
somebody getting that top.
I'm not saying she's not. I'm just saying I've met guys like this. They're like, I only want to have like missionary and
I don't want to see my wife that way.
And she on a pedestal. Now I'll go out and do some 5 categories of Pornhub with my side chick, but with the wife it's got to be candles and fluffy pillows and rose petals and all of that bullshit.
Fuck out of here.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you that's what them niggas into.
All right, so
I don't think you can do. I don't think you can do that same thing we're doing with the.
Go ahead,
ladies,
give me a petty reason.
With the guys,
give me a real petty reason you stopped talking to a girl.
Me?
Yeah, you nigga. Who else?
I mean, like you said, the inability to communicate, like have a conversation.
That's not petty. That's real.
Like she was bad, and after I got past the fact that how bad she was, I realized I couldn't talk to this motherfucker at all.
Hold on,
like
she was bad at what?
Like beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
I got you.
But she was like the womp, and I couldn't.
That's not petty. I think that's a real reason. I don't think that's a petty reason.
But
that's
I know dudes that wouldn't cut off
can't
anybody.
communicate.
I know dudes that wouldn't cut off anybody if they're great looking.
Hey, what'd you call them earlier? Low liars. What'd you call them?
Low level operators.
Low level operators. Yeah, we're not talking about them. What about you, Tom? You got a petty reason?
Yeah. What about you, glorious host?
You got a petty reason back there?
I don't really got no petty reasons.
Oh,
Most of my reasons, if I cut
she
you
didn't have
off,
no
it's not
taxes
really
to give
petty.
you. She give you the taxes.
That's not petty.
Do you call?
That's serious.
So question: do you call the first thing is a habit? I look down at a chick's feet when I see her for the first time.
Definitely.
If the feet horrible, I can't fuck.
Definitely.
Oh, dirty feet.
Yeah.
If the bottom of your feet are dirty, if you take off your shoes and the bottom of your feet are dirty, I think all of you are dirty.
Matter of fact,
all of you are dirty.
I have a theory. I have a theory.
Another reason I cut somebody out: wigs.
Yeah.
Ooh,
no wig
dirty
policy.
bathrooms.
That's not,
if your bathroom is dirty, I think the things that you treat in your bathrooms are dirty.
Not you think. You know the answer to that.
Can I say something about the two things you said?
What?
Like feet. This, like seeing her feet after taking her shoes off. That's one of the last things on her body you're going to see, right? Her bathroom is usually in the back. It's not in the front. And to me, and I'm not saying that you're wrong.
Bathroom in the back, not the front.
The bathroom not the first thing you see in the house.
You gotta mess with women that got bigger apartments, Miles.
No, the bathroom. I mean,
that sounds like a shotgun. Huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying you might have. Hold on, talking about you might have a half bath in the front.
Napkin is wall-to-wall
you might have
carpet.
a half bath in the front, but the bathroom is not in the front. I mean, you got a living room, a dining room, a kitchen before you see a bathroom. But anyway, regardless. So my thing is, usually if you get to that point, then you've overlooked a lot of shit that was already bad, right? Like if her feet are dirty, she probably had like a ring around the collar or something that you just didn't pay attention to, right?
But we didn't see that. See, you gonna throw the probablys in there. I'm just saying without, you
No, I agree with you. I'm not saying you're wrong.
You know what a quick turn off is? But see, that's not petty. But somebody,
that's petty.
a woman that don't understand the difference between being strong and being an asshole. That's not petty, but for me, that's a no go.
That's not petty.
That's not petty.
I think that's serious.
That's a no go for me.
That's not petty.
Yeah. I mean, like with me, it was the wig thing. I'm like, I can't do that. I mean,
yeah, the wig.
Ooh,
was it bad wigs or any wigs?
I mean, any wigs. I mean, because to me, here's what the wig thing is saying.
When you talking about the wigs, when you on your own, Delvin, I got your back.
Have my back. He don't have my back, America. He is packing up right now and he's leaving.
I'm looking around
he is
to see if we got any wigs in this.
Yeah, he is
right
unplugging all of his shit, America. This is. So what that kind of says to me is, I'm going to give the world my best face, the best version of me. But when I get home to you, you're going to get the wig on the hat rack.
Can I say this? I talk to a girl that wear wigs all the time. She never took them off around me. I never got.
So that's.
I'd almost ask like, "Yo, let me see what your hair look like without the wig." You know what I'm saying? And it was always fine. Like she had cornrow in the corner or something.
It's cool as
you never took them off when you smashed.
No.
I mean, it's cool as an.
I know I'm saying that because I know people wore wigs with me, never took them off.
Yeah.
I mean,
smash went to sleep, stayed at the house for the weekend, never took the wig off.
And I'm not talking about, you know what, I want to switch up. I just want to do something fun and different every now and then.
She wore wigs every day of her life.
Every day of your life.
Bro, she wore wigs every day of life, and I could tell the different ones. But like, I could be around her 3 days straight, and she never took her wig off.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, we got a question real quick. He got a question.
What you got, Carmen?
What about when you vibing and you want to get in there?
We can't hear.
You want to pull her hair a little bit, but it's a wig though.
Oh, I generally never pull a black woman's hair. Yeah.
I did that before. I pulled one off.
Did you put it on?
What do you do?
I ain't put it back
on. What do you do?
Put it back?
No, you just keep smashing. Put it on the side and keep smashing. What are you talking about?
Or you wear it. Just put it on your.
Hold on, let me
that shit over and keep going. Like I never break rhythm. Like you stop. I never break rhythm. I'm not breaking rhythm. Like whatever.
I thought that motherfucker was a rodent.
Did you shoot it?
Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
Y'all
she was like, oh shit.
Y'all focused on the wrong thing, bro. Y'all focused on the wrong thing.
Her toes was on point though.
I mean, that is important, but
lighter right there.
Right there, yeah.
Turn on, just walk. You can tell.
But I mean,
you can tell you own the show when you just walk.
Yeah, he just walk right in the camera. But it's his camera, so we can do what he wants.
I need to smoke. Don't we smoke on the show?
We do, but you just walk right in front of that bitch like fuck it.
But I mean,
Camera is on.
I thought these were funny as fuck. I mean, I thought what the women said was hilarious, and some of them I can't argue. I mean, like, you know what, that would probably you were probably right to nuke that dude.
So I want to talk about Brandy one. Y'all saw Brandy one? Shout out to Brandy for about.
Shout out to Brandy.
So Brandy says she asked one of her old friends to grab her Wingstop order on the way to come over and kick it with her. She said she get her food and she got 4 flaps and 6 dry ass eaten chicken bones.
I know why that happened.
And 7 fries.
I know why that happened. Women be asking men to pick shit up on the way as a test. They don't even be hungry. Can you go get your own damn chicken?
She said it was a 10-piece. She had 4 flats left with 7 fries, and he left the bones in that motherfucker.
He was hungry.
Can't trust him.
He was hungry. He was on a budget. He can only buy 1 meal. They had to
she
split
couldn't
it.
block him fast enough.
Let me tell you something. How could I say this, man? Brandy, I love you. Brandy's my dog. We all know Brandy well. And this is why this is really funny to me. And it's gonna sound bad when I say it, but it's not.
I mean, if you ate half my wings, I might have to
I'd
cut
be
you too, man.
irritated too.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
but
that's legit.
Brandy is a food connoisseur, and I don't mean like she's like Brandy loves food. She's a foodie. You know what I'm saying? So I can see why she'd be mad about it. You know what I mean?
I'd have been mad too. Fuck that. You ate
I'd
my
have
shit.
seriously been mad, bro.
No way. I'd be mad as hell somebody ate out of my box.
Yeah, I'll order a 10-piece and it's a 4-piece when I
you
get
ain't one. I might be able to overlook
Yeah, we
can 6 of them bitches.
Who paid for the food?
That's
not the point. That's not the point.
Wait, who paid for the food?
I bet you try to get her taxes.
I might eat me a flatter too. Fuck that.
But that's
you must be in your tax snatcher, bro.
I might eat me a platter too.
That's not.
You know what?
6 though, nigga. 6 out of 10.
I'm on some,
Miles.
I need to hear both sides of the story shit.
Miles.
I want to know why he ate 6 out of the 12
6
ribs.
out of 10.
I want to know why.
6 out of 10.
Was he on the budget? Could he only afford one meal and they had to split it?
He should have said something.
Why did he
Flat
do
or
it?
6, not a flat or 2, a flat or 6.
All I want to, we gonna have to start asking
And
for
the
both
fries.
sides of the story.
And the fries. And the fries.
And the fries.
And the fries. Now I might have stuck my hand in that bag a couple times with some fries, but I ain't gonna fuck with the wings.
7 fries left, dog.
So she counted the fry. I need to hear both sides of the story.
She said, Renice said, you got to find a way to ask for permission without asking for permission. Hey, Renice, I believe sometimes you have permission, but sometimes you just ask for forgiveness. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
I ain't always guaranteed to get permission.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think we can work with the 1 or even the 2. I mean, that's kind of
a handful of fries. I go for it.
Yeah.
Fuck. 6
half
wings,
the order. I mean,
that's like bringing a pizza back with 5 slices in there.
Yeah. I didn't think you would know it. I didn't think you would miss it.
That's fucking bad to the bitch. Like, why is this box all light and lopsided?
I didn't think you would notice.
Delvin, let me ask you a question. To your theory, right? If that was the man that she would let take her down regardless of
Not
what,
anymore. He fucked it up.
Would she have put him to the side over half her wings and fries being gone?
Obviously she did.
If he was that dude, Delvin,
he was coming to the house with food. So she was gonna do something.
If he was that dude,
she was gonna do something.
If he was that man, she probably would have let that slide.
She'd be like, "You crazy?"
If he was that dude, she would have asked if he want the rest of them.
Ooh,
that's true.
He wasn't that dude. All these stuff that we hearing, they saying it because they wasn't that dude. These sound like reasons they didn't want to date him anyway.
I agree with you. He's not that dude, and we know different men get different allowances, and that's okay.
Facts. These are extreme facts.
The shit that you can do when you are that man, you're not gonna be able to get away with that. If you ain't that dude, you leave the toilet seat up or something crazy like that, you done.
If you're not that dude, you can't eat the damn chicken wing.
If he's that dude, he can leave the toilet seat up, piss all on the side of the toilet.
She can fall in that motherfucker.
And she gonna be, that's okay, baby. I'll wipe it up. Because he's that guy.
Because he's that guy.
Actually, she ain't gonna say nothing. She just gonna do it. She ain't gonna be saying nothing to him. But I got you.
I mean, talking about if he fell in, she'll come and get him. I mean,
6 wings though.
That's a lot. It's like if I say, hey, can you go get me a burger, and you ate half the burger? Like, oh man, here you go.
They come back with you. All you have is bread, lettuce, and tomatoes. I ate the meat out there.
Yeah, I ate the meat, but
that was a fun topic though. That was a fun topic.
Bread and cheese in this bitch.
That didn't sound right, champ. No.
That was a fun topic.
So look,
we're going to have to do that every week.
While we freestyling these sticks, man, he talked about his Cuba Libre, but nigga, check out anything else. What you smoking, bro?
I'm smoking Willie Herrera. Herrera Estella. Drew Estate.
The Drew Estate classic.
It's a classic. You can't go wrong with it. It's not a shop we got in the city.
What's the price point on that?
Price point is about $8.
Is it worth $8?
It's worth $10.
My man.
But, Drew Estate is Drew Estate.
You can't go wrong with it.
So yeah,
it's a Swisher.
It's an upscale
It's a Swisher Sweet.
It's an upscale Swisher.
So Swisher bought Drew Estates. They own Drew Estates.
Really?
Swisher
yeah,
Sweets.
the Swisher Sweets owns Drew Estates.
Hey.
So it's a Swisher.
I don't know what to say about that.
So
Swishers are
what you
cardboard.
smoking, Delvin? What you lighting up over there again?
Man, it's just the one that it's the old blend, probably from a old pack.
Does it have a name or something?
Yeah,
like fuck.
It's called
Say
I'm
La Vie
smoking
on
this.
He's smoking that bullshit.
What is it?
Say La Vie?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Bro.
Damn, he called it that bullshit.
He was scared to say the name.
No, I was
that
trying to think of where I got it.
He was like, "Oh, just some blend I found on the street somewhere." Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's.
No, I think it's from one of the old packs we would get from the thing that
the Wing Day?
Yeah, from the Wing Day.
Okay.
Oh, you still got sticks left from the wing?
Yeah,
Them 33 sticks lasted about 32 days.
Yeah.
All right, I'm smoking a Trinidad Espirito, is how you can pronounce it, but it is the number 2. So they have a number 1, and they just came out the number 2.
That's a fucking great.
It's a great stick. It's a little bit. They only had the 6x6, which is a little bit bigger than what I normally smoke.
Yeah.
But all the sizes are really good, and the Lancero is a motherfucker, bro.
Right.
The Lancero is great.
No, I had the Lancero Saturday.
Lancero
That
is
was great.
great. It's Frosted Flakes great.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I got one more topic I want to cover, man. We got time?
Of course, we'll make time.
We got time?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make time.
Time is yours.
So I stumbled on this article
You stumbled?
in Slate. It starts off, the article is called Help. My wife gave birth last month. I want a divorce.
Damn.
That's
So
Last
say
month?
he only hung around. She got pregnant. Now everybody's calling him selfish. So I thought about a topic and was like, is it ever a bad time to call off a relationship?
I think inside the birthing room is the bad
that's
time
probably
to call
an
out.
awful time. Yeah.
That
That's some
might
hoe
be a
shit.
bad time.
You an idiot. If you had, because he said in the article, we had a ton of problems before she got pregnant.
Why'd you impregnate her then?
So the impregnation might have been an accident, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people in relationship have problems and still fucking. So that might have been the accident. He was like, oh shit, and he was stuck, right?
Right?
That happens. I think you go when the baby's born.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I
thought
thought that was a little hard.
Can you give it? I don't know, 6 months.
No, because he says, after a lot of soul searching, I decided to divorce my wife of 5 years. All we did was fight, had little sexual intimacy.
I had enough.
My soon-to-be ex-wife just had a baby a few weeks ago. I was thinking about divorce
So-
when I found out she was pregnant.
So hold on.
Decided to
Like,
say-
why did
So
you do
sorry.
that?
He said soon to be ex-wife had a baby a few weeks ago. That means he put them wheels in motion before that baby was born.
It sounds like child
Right.
support gonna be whooping his ass.
Oh yeah.
whipping his
Not-
ass.
not
Oh, yeah,
the
he's about to
child
get
support
there.
is gonna be the least of his worries. The most of his worries is that attitude, how she gonna make his life hard for the next 18 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she said.
Hit it
He
again?
says it's 4 weeks. It's 4 weeks after the birth, and things are worse.
You think, my dude?
We fight constantly. We
No
haven't had
shit.
sex for
No
4
shit.
months.
Damn.
No
4
shit.
months?
So
Well,
last
they was
week,
gonna get there anyway if they stayed
Mr. Miles,
married
who
long
knew?
enough.
I would have never thought that shit
so I
like that.
finally got the courage to break ties and move on last week.
Right.
Now,
I'm like, is it
now
ever
you
a
got
bad
the.
time, though?
Now you gonna break ties?
I don't
let me-
think there's
so-
a such thing as a bad time, though. Like
So
if
my
you don't
question
want to
is
be
this.
messed up.
My question is this: if you would have waited 6 months after, would that have been a problem?
Yeah.
It depends. How was he going to treat her during that time? Because if you treat her like you don't want to be with her anyway, if you treat her bad because you don't want to be there,
I
you might as
agree.
well
I think as a man, you're a leader of the relationship, and I think sometimes you got to realize that you're the protector, and part of the protecting is protecting her from you and protecting her from herself. So you understand that if you're gonna treat her terribly, then you have to move on. Like,
Right.
let's just be honest. Like, instead of sitting there like making everybody feel like shit, it's time to move on. Oh,
Well, here's the other side of
Look,
that
who's
too.
that?
You know, some of it, and I know you've all seen this. I've seen it in my life where, there's a family. They got the kids, and as soon as the last kid walks across the stage,
Oh, it's a wrap.
they're done.
Oh
They're outta
yeah,
here.
yeah.
So would you
So
rather
how's
wait?
that-
Would
how's
you
that any
rather
different?
20 years of hell, or would you rather get divorced 6 weeks after the baby was born?
I mean, people do it.
People
Yeah.
do, people do it all the
they
time.
have
Kids
three.
graduate,
They have
I
3
am
kids. As soon
outta
as the
here.
baby graduate, like I want a divorce. You know what I'm saying?
grab the mic. It's right there next to the dude in the red.
We can't hear you off the mic. You gotta come
Gotta grab the mic. You more than welcome to speak into the mic. Pause.
Hold
Right.
on, hold on,
What?
hold on. Let me get one for you.
Hold up, you gotta come on the mic, bro.
Gotta get a mic. You gotta talk into the mic.
Is this a podcast? Is this
Yes,
a
this is
podcast?
live. This is on
It's
YouTube.
live
What's
too.
up, guys?
So
What are we talking about here?
Huh?
What are we talking about here? I'd love to get involved.
Oh,
Oh,
Hold on, one at a time. One at a time.
Okay, so I'm totally coming in, but here's my strong opinion.
Pick up the mic, baby.
Here's my strong opinion. So here's what I think happens with dudes.
oh.
Yep.
Yep.
Strong opinion.
we are
Strong.
dudes.
So we forget sometimes because women, we are naturally. It's like we just want to take care of people.
Right.
Right.
It's what we do. Sometimes
Right.
to a fault.
Right. I agree. 100%.
And so what happens with men sometimes is just my personal opinion. I may have had a little experience, but sometimes we respond, males, out of
Disappointment?
I'm gonna speak for y'all.
Out of disappointment.
Out of however however y'all choose to respond, whatever you think you're responding in terms of whatever it is. But we forget that what if it was our daughter or our mother or our niece
Right.
or our sister? We would want that dude to check himself
Right.
before he came at her and correct.
Right.
So that's where I think that some males tend to lose that self-control and forget, hey, this is a woman who, if it was my mother, my sister, my niece, my daughter, this is how I would want them to come at her. So
that happens. That's fair.
You know
that happens. No, that's fair.
And women, we don't come correct all the time either.
No, I think everybody's human, right?
But
we all have our
exactly,
shit.
For sure. But I really do. I hold you guys to a high standard.
We appreciate
That's
it.
not good.
That's not good.
No, because I respect y'all. And no, because I appreciate everything that I'm not. And I don't say that because I don't I have these high expectations. What I mean is that y'all come through. Whenever people put or certain people put some men in all of one category, I know that that's not all men.
Right on.
There's males and there's men.
Right, exactly. So I know what y'all can produce. And so when somebody falls short, that's not a man.
So
talking about nonsense. Let's talk about some real shit. That my man got a cigar hub.
We're on topic, man. Appreciate that though. Yeah, shout out.
So that's all I'm saying is that when I say I hold y'all to a high standard, it's because
So let me ask you this question.
I've seen some very outstanding men in my life.
I
have seen some.
You're looking at 4 outstanding motherfuckers right here. I'm just telling you.
I believe it.
I know you should.
I'm not throwing no shade.
No, I know.
I know y'all feel me on that level.
So let me say this.
I don't put y'all in that category.
So what did you think about the topic
So let
that we
me
just discussed?
So in case you missed the question. So here it is. A guy was married for 5 years. His wife got pregnant. He said he was headed for divorce anyway, but then he found out she got pregnant. So he divorced her 4 weeks after she had the baby. How would you feel in that situation?
Upset.
Oh, 4 weeks after the baby.
4 weeks after having.
Granted, he said.
Oh, that was an accident. I didn't mean to do the round of applause.
He said they all have been fighting for 5 years. All they did was fuss and fight.
So it's been a toxic relationship.
So it's been toxic the whole time.
Right.
But they had the baby.
I got you on this.
But they had a baby.
Hardcore.
So hold on, tell me you've never been in a relationship with somebody and had sex through the fights?
So regardless, I'm gonna tell you
Yes,
like
exactly.
This, regardless, whether it was a year, 2 years, 6 weeks,
Bring the mic closer to you.
There's always gonna be hard feelings.
Right.
Okay. I was married, and I chose to do everything I could have possibly done to make sure that my daughter's father was under the same roof as her. Okay?
Understand.
Because I did not have that.
Right.
And we were married, and regardless of whether or not we were completely happy the whole time, my obligation was to be a wife and
shout out to that.
Hold true to my vows and a mother and protect my family. And I did that until my daughter was 4, and she came to me and she said, "Mommy, Daddy yells so much."
Right. That's not good.
And then I said, "Bro, everything I've been doing is toxic because." And here's what I've done since then, and to this day, the message I tell her is that sometimes people have to love each other in separate homes.
Yep.
But
No, I
that
agree with
doesn't
you.
mean that you don't have a family.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree 1,000%.
So and I know it sucks. Yeah. So 5 years and the baby's just coming, but why have that baby? Because whether it's a baby up to a year, that screaming, that yelling, that fussing, that messes
So
with
it
the
was
child.
cool that he left because he didn't stick
didn't
around
leave.
and
He made a decision.
he made a decision.
I believe whether it's, I believe. My personal opinion is that if you feel like your heart's not in it no more, you're gonna be doing more harm to your family, you got to make a decision to walk away. And we all heal.
Right.
Facts.
Hopefully we all heal. Some don't heal in the same ways, but But yeah, you sometimes
Some hold grudges.
Sometimes bitterness comes.
Windows get busted.
But
Damn.
but I believe it's better to walk away.
I appreciate your comment.
I
I
appreciate
actually
that.
agree with you 1,000%.
My 2
Yeah.
cents.
So there's really
That's
no.
a good 2 cents.
So basically, there's really no easy time to walk away. You just got to do it.
If it's the right thing to do.
Walk away. But I think it's fucked up because I have many friends that say their parents wait until they graduate and all that stuff, but that they don't think. I have friends that parents did that. They don't think that it was better.
It's not.
Right.
It's not.
No, it's a lie. They feel like they've been told a lie.
I have a theory.
and they know. Kids can pick up on
No,
that
kids pick up
stuff.
on
Like, I want
that.
to divorce your mama 15 years ago, but I decided now is the time.
And they
to,
know when dad is stepping out.
Right,
They know
I
when
think-
mom is acting funny.
I always say kids would rather live in 2 happy homes than live in 1 miserable one, like all day. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I'm going to
So-
steal that, by the way. That's good wisdom. Yeah.
Hey, Tina's coming at you.
Yeah.
I agree with you 1,000%.
Love each other from a distance, in other words.
Yeah, appreciate
probably-
you, mama.
Yeah. Maybe if somebody's grandma dies, that's probably not a good time.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to. I think there's a time.
Death in the family.
I think there's a time to be sympathetic and empathetic and know when to do it.
You got to put your pride aside. If your wife
Yeah,
had a
sometimes
baby-
you gotta-
if your
'cause, I
wife
mean-
had a baby a month ago, you got to put your pride aside.
I don't know.
But
I mean,
here's the flip
I don't
side.
know.
Here's the
It
flip
matter
side.
how you treating that person.
Yeah,
Well,
if you're gonna be dipping out on the side and y'all gonna be fussing and fighting all the time and it's gonna be toxic around the house, it's probably best you go in. It's best for her. You know what I'm saying? Her postpartum shit is real.
That shit's
Yeah.
real.
And you're only putting shit on top of it.
That shit is real.
So I think it's best for her that you leave. And she may
Yeah.
not. It may hurt inside in the short term, but long term she'll understand it and she'll appreciate it. Hopefully, if she heals properly.
And look, in the interest of being fair, I've known multiple women personally that not long after giving birth, I mean, they've got the kid's not even a year old. The relationship was just so toxic. They were like, look, I gotta go. I gotta bounce.
No doubt.
Right. Yeah.
Especially if it's a safety.
I mean, I lived in
issue,
a house.
you know.
My parents are married 30 years, and they got divorced the year my brother went away to college. Just is what it is. Like, I lived in that house. And
Some
there were
people
times-
think they doing what's best for the kids.
and they did. You know what I'm saying? They did. And there were times, where we all knew it was probably best, but they did what they thought was best for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I loved having both my parents' house. I don't ever hold a grudge to either one of my parents about what happened between them and their relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just looked at the fact that I had 2 great parents, but at the same time, I looked back at it and thought, they both could have been happier longer, and they died really young. My mom died at 64, my dad died at 57. Like, they gave 30 years of their life. They could have been a lot happier
In that
early
time,
on in
yeah.
that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I
and that's
understand.
really all kids. What do you want for your parents? You just want them to be happy,
They
whether
want
it's
to be- they want
together
you to be
or
happy.
not.
Right.
Right. They want you to be happy. You want them to be happy. That's anybody you love. You want to be happy.
Yeah.
So-
even if it's your spouse, I love you enough to say that I'm going to make you miserable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, what's
real
up, topics,
shit.
man?
So
that.
Miles, that's a good segue. Are people asking the right questions before marriage?
Yeah, we like. Are you asking the right questions before marriage? I don't think people ask the right questions before marriage.
Are they being honest with each other?
I don't think everybody's always honest before marriage. That's why I think courting for a minute, even possibly living together. When you live with someone, you get to know them a lot differently than when
Oh,
you're dating
hell
them.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
I think you got to take the time to ask the right questions, because shit comes up. Red flags become humongous ass red flags once you get married. Like,
I'll be honest with you. I asked a question, and I only been married once. 13 years. I'm not married. I'm not getting married again. So
Right.
but you are married. He is still married
Now,
though.
I asked. Now, I didn't live with my wife before we got married.
Right.
Yeah, we live together too.
We didn't live together.
I lived with my ex-wife before we got married.
That was different for me, living with her.
Yeah.
Permanently. That was like, oh shit, this is okay. I never dealt
Yeah.
with this.
Yeah.
But I did ask a lot of questions beforehand, and I'm
That
talking
too.
about asking questions about, are you cool with me watching porn?
Yeah.
Is that okay with you?
Right.
Hey,
'Cause I watch porn.
Funny,
I mean, I
you
ask
bring
questions.
Shit like that.
You bring that up when Tina and I, when we were in premarital counseling, there were like wives and they're like,
Y'all talked about porn in premarital counseling?
yeah,
It
well,
wasn't
we
at a
did,
church, was it?
It was, oddly enough.
Oh wow.
I mean,
All right, go ahead.
we didn't bring it up, but like they had wives, like they were like almost in tears. It's like, and we were about to get divorced because he was watching porn. I'm like, is that what? Like they were like,
Yeah,
I'm going
I've
to,
known
I'm going,
women
I
like
got
that.
to bounce.
I know.
No, there were women that really feel some kind of way
Like
about
in,
doing